Yeah, Tara and Root, we have seen this Russian clip several times, but we want to share this freeze frame with you of Paul Whelan. I want you to look at the stare in Paul Whelan's eyes. Now, you're familiar with the saying, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, in a statement, Paul's brother said this is his favorite moment because he sees the strength, determination, and contempt. We also see a testy exchange between Paul and the Russian reporter. In the 1-minute, 42-second clip from Russian state-run media, we get a glimpse at life in a Russian prison for U.S. Marine veteran and Novi native Paul Whelan. Dressed in an all-black prison uniform, cameras followed Paul as he eats, does manual labor, and even flashes a brief smile. When a Russian journalist tries to ask him questions, Paul shuts him down repeatedly.
So you understand when I say that I can't do an interview, which means I can't answer any questions? Well, just a moment.
It's not an interview. I think that's just a clap.
If you're asking me questions,
well, that's an interview. If you don't only ask me your questions, I could just keep you just talk. Maybe final that? No,
I can't do an interview.
Paul's brother David said in a statement on Monday, quote, "Today is the first time I've seen what Paul really looks like since June 2020. So thank you, Russia Today, because though your reporting is the worst sort of propaganda and you are the mouthpiece for war criminals, at least I can see what Paul looks like after all these years," end quote. Russia sentenced Paul Whelan to 16 years in prison on spying charges. His brother said Paul was in Russia to attend a wedding. The 52-year-old has been incarcerated for more than 1,700 days. In the Russia media report, the reporter says Paul thought he would be involved in a prisoner swap with America before WNBA star Brittany Griner. No American official or media has confirmed that. In a post on X, formerly Twitter, U.S. Ambassador Linda Thomas Greenfield said she wants Russia to free Paul Whelan and Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich. Near the end of the Russian media report, the reporter speaks on Paul Whelan's resilience and optimism. His brother David said at the end of his statement, quote, "I wish I could see Paul under better circumstances, but it is good to see him again and to see the fight that remains in his eyes. Paul remains unbowed." As we were working on the story, I did get a chance to talk with Congresswoman Debbie Dingell over the phone. She says she is not going to speak publicly on this video until she speaks with some U.S. officials and tries to figure out what to make of this video. So it remains to be seen what happens. She could say something later today. She could say something later in the week, but this is on their radar.
Reassuring to the family, but still, it seems like every time his name comes up, we have, politicians, and they're making some efforts, they say, or even the president, that they're going to talk to officials in Russia, yet then seems to die off, and we don't hear anything.
It's been a series of starts and stops. And then I think the most optimism opposed to this video is probably when Brittany Griner was brought home, because people thought that, oh, okay, Brittany Griner's coming home. Maybe Paul Whelan is going to join her. That has not happened. That did not happen. And so here we are back at square one. And then we have Evan Gershkovich. We're going to see what happens with him, too. So hopefully, as President Biden has come out publicly and said that he wants to bring those two guys home, that will be in the next package and hopefully in the next few months, because, the holidays are right around the corner. And I can imagine after 5 years, they want to see their family members
Talking
again.
to the Whelan family, all of us, for the last few years, the one thing that they really, really suffered from was the lack of communication, as you say, to be able to just see his new photos. Because the old video that we have is from 5 years ago when he was arrested, and he looked like he was under duress. And now it looked as though, like you said, he had conviction in his eyes. So let's hope for good things for the Whelan family.
And they will continue to keep that fight going for him to bring him home, and he's going to continue to fight to come home.